TC is on the move. Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is Mr. E, and I'm coming to you live right now from Post, Texas. Somebody said, where's Post, Texas? I said, it's the Bat Cave. It's up between Lubbock and Snyder and Abilene, Texas, out here in West Texas. I'm about 4 hours away from Euless Trinity High School right now. So let me say good morning to you all. Thank you, Miss Kelly, for covering me today. I'm not there, as you can see, because I'm going in to speak at the prison tomorrow. And so Miss Kelly is covering for me. This is my second time missing Trojan Talk in 8 years. So y'all give me a pass on this one. But I am excited to be going into the prison tomorrow to encourage the men there. So with that being said, let me hit on this lesson real quick. Now, I hope y'all all done powered down. Y'all know the routine. I don't want Miss Kelly telling me that somebody had their earphones in or their cell phone out, unless she's instructed you to do so. So please respect her time, and we're excited about you. And if I didn't care about you, I wouldn't be shooting this video 4 hours away. And I'm actually shooting it right now at 10-something and get ready to send it and upload it so Miss Kelly can have it. But just think about this lesson real quick. It says, if at first you don't succeed, then it has a bunch of dots. If at first you don't succeed, it says, failure is not the demon that many students think it is. Rarely does the world come to an end when we fail. That goes for adults too. And if used thoughtfully, failure can lead to learning and improvement. It is also important for students to learn that when they fail, they have only failed the task, not as humans. You have only failed the class, or you didn't make the team, but that doesn't make you a failure. You just didn't succeed at whatever it was you was trying to do that time. Doesn't mean you can't come back again. Now, with that being said, it talks about post-mortem, and it's talking about anticipating challenges. In life, you're going to have challenges. You guys are all, guys and girls are all young, but you can't escape life without challenges. One of the facts that you are breathing is an indication of the challenges that you face, along with the successes. And so what the lesson is talking about is anticipating challenges so that you can have an answer for the challenge. Now, I'll go out. Some of y'all are driving, and nobody really wants to buy car insurance. But the whole point with car insurance is that if you have an accident or if somebody breaks into your car, the insurance will then cover, once you pay the deductible, will cover the damages. So that's being prepared for a challenge. I'll give you one in school. Some of you have come at the end of your trimesters or whatever, or you got into a class and you and the teacher are not really hitting it off. And let's just say you tried everything you needed to do to try to work it out, but it's not working. Well, one of the options is that a lot of times you can switch teachers. So if you already know there's going to be a problem, now I'm not trying to get you to escape and try to run from different teachers or just because the work is hard. But if you truly believe that this class is not going to work, then you have the option to change classes. The one thing I always say is that stressing out about it is not going to get you anywhere. So with that being said, it talks about when you're prepared for the challenges, what's it say here? We want you to learn to focus on the things you can control and let go of the things you can't control. Well, Mr. E, what are you saying? What things can we control? What things am I in control of? I'm so glad y'all asked me this morning. One of the things you're in control of is your attitude, how you treat people, whether you smile, whether you're in control of that. If you don't like it, you can change some stuff, but you're in control of your attitude. Who you hang with, you're in control of that. If you know the company is not good and it will lead you down some wrong paths, you have the ability to change associations. I was trying to shoot this video in front of the prison that I'm going to tomorrow, but the way I traveled, it didn't work out that way. Plus out here it's real windy and it was dusty, and I love y'all, but I didn't feel like getting blown away. I mean, it was just, and I was on a highway, and so I was trying to shoot it and it didn't work out. So that's why I'm shooting you right now from this home. So another thing that you can control, where you go. where you hang out. And the reason I said I want to shoot in front of the prison, because I don't want none of you to wind up at a prison, because it's real. And there are young people at the prison. So you can control who you hang with. What else here? You can control what you do with your time. What time you get up, how much time you study. Your grades are a reflection of the effort that you put forth. Now, there's always mishaps along the way, but your grades are a result of the effort you put forth, how much you prepare for studying, how much you study, the tests, your commitment with your time. Now, those are things you can control. There's a few of them. Let me give you the things you can control. You can't control people leaving you. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but you have all probably maybe already experienced this, but you will have friends that will maybe one day not become friends no more. If you didn't do nothing wrong, you can't control that. If you did do something wrong, you say you're sorry, they still don't want to be your friend. You can't control that. Okay, let me give you another one you can't control. You can't control being liked. If you know you're a decent person, nobody's perfect, but if people don't like you just because, you can't control that. You got to let it go. This is not going to stop when you get older. People are going to find a reason to like you, not like you for whatever reason, because we have so much negativity out here. People will find a way to not. It could be your shoes. It could be the way you stand. It could be the way you wear your hair, the way you don't have no hair. I mean, people will figure out a reason not to like you. You can't worry about that. You got to let it go. And another one, a big one, is you can't control other people. I've seen this in relationships over the years, where whether it's a guy or a girl trying to control the other one. Usually the people who are being oppressed will eventually rebel. It doesn't work. And you don't want to control nobody to the point where they don't have a free choice of how they think and how they feel. You can't control other people. You can't control them. Everybody is an individual person. Now, it'll be great for the people that if it's a man and a woman to work together as a team, but you can't make them. You can't make the other person. You're in a relationship. You can't make the other person do right. Got to let it go. So with that being said, let me give you these things to think about as far as when it talks about failure. It says, when we fail, we only fail at the task, not as humans. If we don't fail once in a while, we don't learn. Therefore, the only way we truly learn is to take an occasional risk. You cannot be successful unless you fail to learn. You cannot be successful unless you fail and learn from your failures. So failure is not a bad thing. The good thing about failure is that you get to learn what you did wrong and you can correct it the next time. That's why it says you fail at the task, not as a human being. Let's see here. A confident person is willing to try many times and many ways to accomplish a goal. An unconfident person tries once, and if it does not work, they quit. So I encourage you, you have to try. Playing it safe will keep you comfortable. In life, I told you guys, they told me don't go into the school because the kids don't care. I went in anyway. I found out that you do care. So that was a risk I took, to find out. Now I've been at Trinity 8 years. It's like, this is amazing. I love my students. I want to see them do well. I want to cheer them on. So you got to take risk in life. You want to calculate the risk. You don't want to do nothing crazy that you can't recover from, like jumping off a building. You land 30 stories on the ground. If you make it, that's great. But the chances of you making it are real slim. So you want to stay away from high risk, but you have to learn that you take risks. If it doesn't work, you try it again. Try it a different way. So listen, I appreciate y'all. I just want to give y'all a little bit of lesson. I don't know what Miss Kelly going to hit y'all with, but I'm sure it's going to be good. But I will look forward, hopefully, to see you guys in February. Happy New Year's to you all. Glad we all made it. Don't take your time in high school or even this day for granted, because it's not promised. So this is Mr. E over here in Post, Texas, reminding you, if you're going to have a conversation, my veteran students know this, make it a good one. Thanks again, Miss Kelly. Y'all have a great day. Bye-bye. JTC is on the move.
Hey, I'm Dean Lohman with Heaven's Reach Ministries, missionaries to Honduras. Just reminding you that when you partner with Heaven's Reach, you're letting heaven reach through you. And don't forget, JTC is on the move.
We in Allentown, Pennsylvania, and JTC is on the move.
I'm here having a great conversation with E, and if you have a conversation, make it a good one.
Now remember, if you're going to have a conversation, make it a good one.